there's like a lot of like jokes about art, or like an observation that like when musicians get together, they bring like instruments and they like hang out and they play instruments.
Right.
When tattooers get together, they sometimes tattoo each other, but all in all, they're probably going to sit in a circle and they're going to talk big trash.
Sure.
When painters get together, man, what do painters do?
I have no idea. Writers get together, they write.
Do they? I heard they'll get together and write.
No, the writers,
get together and drink.
No, yeah. Writers are the most introverted people, I think, in the arts.
Probably,
writers.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, it's funny because I've heard people say that comedians, like stage comedians,
right?
They're like totally two-faced because in order to become funny, you have to observe a lot, so you have to back up,
right,
and look at everything, and then you've got to collect all that, and then later you can put it out on stage,
right?
But
in a very tasteful manner.
Yeah.
Half the time, it has to be because of everything. But yeah, I know I've also heard that comedians are really bizarre people.
Yeah,
I've never really met any, but I can honestly believe that.
Yeah. I've seen a few.
Do tattoo artists have that artistic two-faced thing? Because I know whenever I would perform music, I'm not the same person on stage that I am regularly, you know?
Yeah.
Then you kind of need that. That kind of has to be the way it is.
Right.
Because if you were the same person up there that you are everywhere else, it's almost weird for that to happen.
Well, look at like Ozzy Osbourne.
Sure.
You know, him as the person who he is and how he walks around and interacts with people. There's that dude that we all know. We can conjure in our head like what we know of Ozzy. And even that's a little bit of performance. I bet for Sharon, or what's his wife's name? I bet for her
Sharon, yeah.
Her version of Ozzy.
Totally.
It's just some dude on the sofa who's like yelling for cheese. You know? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, in the most like basic raw sense, like that's like what she sees, like the husband that needs things. Mm-hmm. And then we get the TV character that we kind of see, and that's already him performing. And a lot of that is him in the sofa asking for cheese. Mm-hmm. And then I've seen him live. And then there's the Ozzy that walks out on stage. You're like, whoa.
Absolutely different person. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he goes from, kind of, he's got that stuttering speech, and you can tell he's kind of, there's a lot of going on in his head, and he's kind of thinking patterns. Then he comes out on stage, and it's just like a machine that's built to perform and entertain. And there's just no jokes about it. It's just like, holy cow, Ozzy Osbourne is singing and hitting every note, and it's perfectly in time for what he wants to do. And it's crazy. And then he does some Black Sabbath song that he wrote 50 years ago, and it still sounds
good.
Amazing, and it sounds perfect, and it just works.
You get trained to perform. You don't get trained to be a person.
Well, some people do. I mean, that's what cognitive therapy is.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, for the layman, for the normal person who's not having to do something not having to present themselves in a different manner, or actually, it's not even arts. It's not even just solely specified towards arts. It can be literally anything. Your work, the way you talk to friends versus coworkers, anything like that.
Right. Yeah, we all have different modes.
Yeah.
Different attitudes.
Yeah. Do tattoos like that?
Of course.
Yeah. Are tattooers more like salesmen when they try to, like when they're doing tattoos or even beforehand?
I mean, it's very specific. I mean, there used to be a history of tattooers kind of telling tales. Mm-hmm. It was more of an experience of like hanging out with this person from the wrong side of the tracks, and they had all sorts of stories they would tell, and there was a lot of that. Mm-hmm. And then about 10 years ago, there was like this kind of a shift in tattooing. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden you'd go to a tattoo convention and you'd see all these tattooers with like black hoodies on, with like their headphones on. And they're literally not even talking to their clients at all. Like you show up and you give this dude $2,000. He just goes like this with his headphones on for 2 hours or for 10 hours.
Right.
And then, you walk away with your tattoo. So, and actually those dudes would go party super hard. They would. Like those dudes, they seem to be the people that party the hardest.
Oh yeah, tattooers come in all shapes and sizes, all different variety. It's insane. You can have an introverted tattoo artist and an extroverted tattoo artist literally producing the exact same quality of tattoo.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I mean, I see that all the time.
yeah, oh, well, of course you do.
But yeah, there's severely introverted tattooers.
Yeah.
Severely. And then, yeah, there's tattooers that are so extroverted, it's unreal. Like, there's some tattooers, I don't even know how they ever even get a tattoo done because they talk so much.
I mean, they get it. Yeah, you're right. They get them done.